Hi, GE. This is Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and this is a free TOEFL speaking practice test evaluation. You found my website, you completed the actual speaking practice test, and sure enough, I'm going to actually listen to it. If you can do me a favor, go to social media after you get the video and post a link to OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. That's all you got to do. Right? Thank you. Okay, so I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking practice test, and I also have the IBT independent speaking rubrics right here. I will, if you ever join any of my courses, I will never give you a practice test score without looking at these rubrics. Okay? All right, here we go, buddy. Let's see how you did. And Happy New Year to you and your family. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Here we go.
I definitely choose to study alone when preparing for an exam for following two reasons. Firstly, I'm not the type of person who like to engage with the other's conversation a lot, so that's the reason why I choose to study alone. When studying alone, I can concentrate myself on my study only without worrying about the others, whether they are talking, what are they talking about. So this will give me concentration. Besides, I can manage my time very easily if I were to study alone, because everyone has a different schedule. If I were to join a studying group, then I need to interrupt my flow of studying because I need to consider the other's schedule. I definitely.
Okay, so I think I definitely I'm not going to give you a 4, but I'm going to start as a 3.0 out of 4. I'm going to listen to it one more time. The one thing that stands out to me, I think, right, the one thing that I think, the one thing that probably will cause you some trouble here in the 3 range, this. Overall development somewhat limited, usually lacks elaboration or specificity. You talked about studying alone. You didn't give an example of when you studied alone. Was it when you were getting ready for a history test, a chemistry test? Maybe you were working on a writing project and you're trying to get your outline figured. But you didn't really give any specifics. That's probably the one thing that really stands out, right? That's one of the areas of topic development that put you in the 3 range. So that's my first impression right now. I think that you speak pretty clearly. I honestly don't see any major problems. You might be speaking a little slowly, but I can understand everything you're saying. And I think you have pretty good control over your grammar. But I'm going to listen to it one more time, and I might uncover some problems.
I choose to study alone when preparing for an exam for following 2 reasons.
So for following 2 reasons. I would just say for 2 reasons, but even then it doesn't do much to really focus or frame your response. I mean, if you study alone because you can concentrate better and it's more convenient for you, you might say because it's more convenient, I can concentrate better, I prefer studying alone.
Firstly, I'm not the type of person who like to engage with the other's conversation a lot.
No, I would say studying alone has fewer distractions. Instead of giving a detail, you need to state the topic. Why are you telling me this information? So say firstly, studying alone has fewer distractions. Then you give the example to illustrate that idea. So remember, move for general to more specific.
Reason why I choose to study alone. When studying alone, I can concentrate myself on my study only without worrying about the others, whether they are talking, what are they talking about. So this will give me concentration. Besides, I can manage my time very easily if.
So then say, I think you said firstly. So firstly, secondly. Secondly, studying alone helps me to manage my time better. And then say, for example, when I was getting ready for my chemistry exam, last semester. I knew I had about 15 to 20 hours of intense study. But because I was studying alone, I was able to plan out exactly my outline of how I wanted to study and what I needed to study, and I was able to do it very efficiently.
I would choose study alone because everyone has a different schedule. If I were to join a studying group, then I need to interrupt my flow of studying.
No, if I were to study, I would need to interrupt. So if I were, I would. So that's a language use issue. I missed that the first time. Didn't see that, but that is a language use issue.
Because I need to consider the other's schedule. I definitely.
Okay, so yeah, I think you had one or two problems with language use. And I think also your grammar and your vocabulary they seem to be a little bit basic. So you need to get into the more advanced grammar structures also. That means use noun clauses more, adjective clauses, and adverb clauses, and use the compound and the complex sentence structures more. That'll help you, I think, with you have an effective use of grammar. And then your vocabulary is try to be more precise in the vocabulary that you use. Be very specific when you get to your details. And that's also going to help you with the topic development area. So I think 3.0 out of 4 is a pretty honest and accurate score. So I'm going to say 23 points out of 30. And thank you for doing the speaking practice test.